Okay, let's talk about one of the most frustrating feelings on the planet, being stuck. You know that feeling, right? Like no matter what you do, how hard you push, you just can't seem to break through to that next level. Well, what if I told you the reason you're stuck has almost nothing to do with how hard you work?
I mean, you put in the hours, you learn the new skills, you try all the things you're supposed to try, and yet your income, your success, your whole life just kind of snaps back to the same old place. It's like you're swimming against an invisible current, and it is exhausting. Well, that force, it's not just a feeling, it's real.
And yeah, that invisible force, that silent thing that's been holding you back, it actually has a name. It's called your paradigm. And in this explainer, we are going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what it is, where it came from, and most importantly, how you can finally change it for good.
So let's get one thing straight right off the bat. If you feel stuck, it is not because you're lazy. It's not because you're not smart enough or not good enough. The real reason is a hidden program that's running your life on autopilot, and you probably don't even know it's there.
This quote from the legendary Bob Proctor just nails it. He understood this deep, fundamental conflict that we all face. See, you consciously want one thing, more success, more freedom, more joy, but your subconscious paradigm is programmed for something else entirely. And guess which one wins that fight almost every single time?
And this right here, this is the internal war that so many of us are fighting every single day. Your conscious mind, that's the part that sets goals and dreams. It wants more income. But your paradigm? It's comfortable with the familiar struggle. It knows how to survive there. Your conscious mind sees a new opportunity, but your paradigm screams, "Whoa, that's risky, better stay safe." It's a constant tug of war, and it's the very definition of self-sabotage.
Okay, to really get a handle on how this inner programming controls you, let's use a really simple analogy. I want you to think of your paradigm as being like a thermostat for your life, just quietly humming in the background, controlling everything.
So what is a paradigm, really? It's basically a massive collection of beliefs and habits and feelings that are buried deep down in your subconscious mind. Now, this is important. It's not your personality. It's the software that runs your personality. It dictates your habits, your gut reactions, your automatic decisions, all without you ever having to think about it.
And here's exactly how that thermostat works. It has a set point for what it considers normal for you. Let's say your income thermostat is set at $50,000 a year. If you suddenly start making $100,000, alarm bells go off. The thermostat kicks in with self-sabotage. You start procrastinating, doubting yourself, making bad decisions to cool you down and bring you back to that familiar setting. It's exactly why so many lottery winners end up broke. Their bank account changed, but their internal thermostat never did.
Let's look at a real-world case. At 26 years old, Bob Proctor was making $4,000 a year, but he was $6,000 in debt. No real education, no business experience, frankly, no hope. His paradigm, his inner thermostat was set to struggle, and so that was his reality. But get this, just 1 year later, his income exploded past $100,000. So what on earth happened? Did he get some lucky break, win the lottery? Nope, he didn't even change his job at first. The only thing he changed was that invisible program inside his mind. He changed his paradigm. Now, this next part is so important because when people first hear this, they can start blaming themselves for their results. But listen to me. The paradigm you have right now, it's not your fault. You see, you weren't the one who wrote the original script for your life. I mean, think about it. When you were a little kid, your conscious mind, the part that can reason and reject ideas, it wasn't developed yet. So your subconscious was just wide open, like a sponge, soaking up everything from your environment. You absorbed your parents' beliefs about money, their fears, their limitations, and now, as an adult, you're unconsciously playing out that programming, thinking those inherited beliefs are actually your own. Thurman Fleet, the guy who created the mind model that Proctor taught for decades, explained it perfectly. As kids, we literally have no ability to reject ideas. So if you heard money doesn't grow on trees, or we could never afford that over and over again, your subconscious mind just accepted it as fact. And that programming became the foundation of who you thought you were. And this is the big turning point. You didn't choose your initial programming. None of that was your fault. But now that you're aware of it, now that you can see the program running in the background, changing it becomes your responsibility. This is the moment you stop being a product of your past and start becoming the architect of your future. So, the big question is, how do we actually do it? How do you rewrite a program that's been running your entire life? Well, it's not about willpower. It's not about trying harder. It's about a very specific, systematic process of impressing a new identity deep into your subconscious mind.
And the process is actually pretty simple, just not easy. First, you need awareness. You have to catch the old program in the act. Second, you have to make a powerful decision about who you want to be. And, this is key, you have to generate the feeling of being that person right now. And third, repetition, repetition, repetition. You are literally building new pathways in your brain, impressing this new identity over and over until it becomes your new automatic default.
And this chart right here, this is why that repetition is absolutely non-negotiable. See, your conscious mind, your willpower, it only controls about 5% of your day-to-day behavior. The other 95%, that's run by the subconscious paradigm. You cannot win a 95 against 5 battle with just logic and willpower. It's impossible. You win by reprogramming the 95%.
Let's make this super practical. Here's an old paradigm thought that so many of us inherited. The automatic response? We can't afford that. It's a statement that just shuts down all creativity, all possibility. Awareness is catching yourself the second you think it or say it.
Now you replace that with a new identity. And notice, this isn't just a fluffy, positive affirmation. It's a declaration of who you are deciding to become. The real work is to emotionally impress this new idea, I am capable, into your subconscious, over and over again, until it feels more true, more you, than the old thought ever did. At the end of the day, you have to remember this one thing. Your outer world, your bank account, your career, your health, it is all just a mirror reflecting your inner paradigm. If you want to change the reflection you see, you don't mess with the mirror. You change the person looking into the mirror. You change your paradigm, and your world has no other choice but to change right along with it. Look, you were handed a script that was written by your past, by your family, by your environment. But you don't have to follow that script anymore. Right now, you know the truth. You are holding the pen. So the only question left is, who will you write yourself to be?